Welcome to Jeannie's Kitchen. From our prep video, you found that we made the ingredients to go into our raviolis. This is our ricotta cheese blend, and this is our sausage. The trick to this is the fact I told you there was a secret hack. That secret hack are these right here, wonton wrappers. They work like a dream. Nobody is going to know that you didn't make this dough yourself. But you spend $1.49 a pack, and you can make 50 for $1.49 with no effort. Round and square, meat and cheese. Take your pick. You won't offend me which one you use. First thing we're going to do, this is a common simple egg wash, which is, that's right, egg. I got a little brush here. Now for me, I just egg wash the whole thing. Some guys just egg wash the perimeter. Some guys don't even use an egg wash, they use water. For me, I like egg wash. Egg is protein, protein is glue. It's going to hold these bad boys together, and when we boil them, nothing's going to come apart. I take my brush, and you don't have to be nice or anything. Just paint it on here. I do both the tops and the bottoms. Did you decide which way you want to go? Round for cheese, square for meat, square for cheese, round for meat. It's up to you. Whoops, coming off my finger, little boy. Once again, this is one of those things that you can do with your kids because they can't do it wrong and nobody gets hurt, because unless you got some kind of stainless steel wonton wrapper, nobody can get cut. Alright? I've washed them all up. They're all ready to go. Here's another technical instrument that I like to use. Look familiar? Anybody got one of these at home? It's a coffee scoop. It happens to be a really, really nice portion size. I'm going to take a portion of cheese. Take another portion of cheese, put it in the next one. Trick is, this is one of those cases where too much is too much. So be careful, because you don't want a big, giant, heapy monster ravioli. I mean, that would be cool, but they really don't fit. And here I'm going to take a sausage, just get it in the middle there. And I got another one. And I got that in the middle there. Whoa, bad boy. Stay on the ranch. We can fix that when the time comes. Okay? Now, I take my lid. I put it on gently. Give it a little squish. And now, I do all around the edges. And some of the egg wash is going to come out. And that's not a big deal, because you got a towel. Some of the guts might, see that? Some of the cheese might come out too. And that's not a big deal either, because like I said, you have a towel. You can go around it a couple times. Just make sure you do nice fingertip squeezes. Try and get it so that there's no little air bubbles, because that would be an issue. And that's one. And what I like to do is I like to get close to the inside and squeeze out, because that gets rid of your air bubbles. You don't have to be too gentle with this, because a wonton wrapper is a pretty tough piece of work. There's two. And our meat ones work the very same way. Except you want to get the corners to the corners. I know. It's not that big a deal. I go around and around and around. Wheels on the ravioli go round and round. And I get it all to be nice and even around the ends, and I'm squeezing away, and it's gluing itself together nice, because that's what egg wash does. It's glue, it's protein. There's that one, and one, oh come on, one more. Line up the corner. Oops, jumped off the farm. I got a little bit more egg wash on here than I would like. So what I'm going to do is just wipe my hands a little bit, because that'll do me just fine. And there we have 4 raviolis. Okay, now that we have our raviolis, I'm going to put them in a little bowl of flour, and I'm going to dust them with this flour. It dries everything off. I can go around it one more time to make everything all happy. And I've got an oven sheet with wax paper. You can use parchment paper, it's just the same. Tell you the truth, I like parchment paper just because it's cool. People don't, what? Put parchment paper. Yeah, it's cool. It's wax paper without the wax. Go around the edges one more time. And I put it on a tray. Into the flour. This is a real nice silicone brush that I got a couple of. You can see a blue and a green. I think I pay 59 cents for each of these. And they're nice. They work for a whole lot of good things. Go around the edges. I got 2 meats, 2 cheeses. There's that one. And here's the guy that gave us the hard time before. We're going to dry him up real nice. And there's 2. Okay, we've made them, and they're on our pan, and I'm just going to put them in the freezer. When we come back, I'll have more on that pan, trust me. Then we're going to cook them and see how wonderful, tasty, and delicious they are. Okay, now I got my water nice and boiling. I'm going to season it with some salt, because that's what you do. I am using a high-sided saute pan. Explain that in a minute. And a whole lot of guys are going to tell you don't need oil in the pasta water, but I do it anyway. Don't ask me, I just do. I'm getting the raviolis out of the freezer, which should be nice and well set. I told you there were going to be more. We made 8 of them. I don't like cooking more than 8 in a pan at one time. Now I'm putting them in gently, and I'm not putting them in real fast. And as soon as I put them in, I let them move so they don't sit on the bottom. I do not want them on the bottom. And some of you might think, wow, those are big freaking raviolis. A lot of my friends at very high expensive Michelin restaurants are going to say, Francis, it's a whole lot of meat and a whole lot of cheese in them raviolis. You're going to go broke. And I'm telling them, well, I can't go broke cooking for people in my kitchen, because it's my kitchen. They're all in there. Nice, they got some room. They're being friendly. I am not boiling this water real high. I'm going to let them boil for 8 minutes. In 8 minutes, we're going to have great raviolis. Okay, that's been our 8 minutes. I've taken some of these out of here already. I'm doing it with a slotted spoon, which is nice, because you'd rather not have a big blob of water. Whoops, that guy's got a little hole. This one's going right on the plate. There's one of these guys. You know what? I need to sauce the plate first. Okay, I apologize for that. Bring him over into the sauce. Get a little sauce over here. There's another one of these guys. Right there's a meat. And right here's a meat. Now, of course, we'd like a little more sauce on here. And the trick is, you don't want to over sauce because it's a celebration of the pasta. And even though this sauce is really wonderful, you might have noticed it's the same sauce we cooked the meatballs in. And I got to get my fork. Here's my fork. Under normal circumstances, I would put some really nice curls of Parmesan or Romano on this. I think I would go with Romano. Parmesan is nice. I would put that on there in a normal circumstance. But right now, it's not a normal circumstance because I'm a human. We forgot it. Sorry. I'll do it next time. Let's cut into one of these. There that is. It's looking beautiful. I'm going to try it. Yeah, that's tasty. I'm going to live with that. Let's cut into a cheese. Here's the beautiful insides of the cheese. And I'm going to try this too. I'm pretty happy. You'd be too if I served it to you. Once again, thank you all for being here at Gene's Kitchen, where everyone eats. Anyone, you, can cook. Thank you very much for being with us.